The night before the ritual begins, usually with a phone call between me and Jerry, we leave it until the forecasts are firmed up and we decide where we're going to go, and then it begins, getting all the gear ready, getting the maps done. I spend a bit of time in the gear room selecting bits and bobs of what I need to take and what. That's really dictated by the weather the night before. The bags are packed, the sandwiches are made, and everything's left out nice and neat for a quick pickup, usually early the following morning. So all set and ready to go, all that was required was a good night's sleep, and I was up before the sun rose the next morning, putting the gear into the back of the car and getting ready to set off into the darkness, hoping for a good day ahead. Location dialed into the sat-nav, and I set about getting the car on. No frost this morning down here, and I was soon off on my way to the Highlands. Today it wasn't too long a journey. We'd decided, due to the forecast, we were going to do a ridge walk. Unfortunately, we'd planned to do some climbing, but the freezing level and the conditions wouldn't permit that. So off I went, up into Highland Perthshire, and I was heading up a short road, which is quite familiar, but I was going to be doing a route today that I hadn't done for a while, although I'd been on the mountain plenty of times in the last 48 months. I was looking forward to it. All that gear that I'd packed away was now coming back out of the car. Here we are at the start of the walk, and you can see today, I don't think we're going to get much in the way of views. I've got Jerry with me today, and there's no wind, as you can probably tell by the lack of wind noise as well, and there's a couple of reasons why we've chosen to come to this route today. It's a ridge route, and we had our fingers crossed for something different, but we'll go into that later on. We're all set to go, aren't we, Jerry?
Just about.
Just about ready to go. Glad you brought a decent car with you.
Aye, well, never leave home without one.
I've got my dodgy car. I'm surprised I got here in one piece.
Exactly, exactly.
Right, let's go up the hill. So this is at the end of the Land Rover track, which you can just see it behind us now. And this is where we cut off. There's usually a path here, but as always in winter, it's kind of hard to see it because of all the snow. And it's not very nice snow, it's soft, saturated, damp stuff. So hopefully when we get a bit higher up, it'll maybe get firm up a wee bit when we're on the ridge. But the views are fantastic, aren't they?
Oh, you can see for yards.
Yeah, at least 100 yards, yeah, it's fantastic. You never know, if we get really lucky we'll get above the cloud, but
yeah.
not fancying our chances. Right, shall we go? British crevasse. So we've been making our way up. I don't know if you remember the last video, I had my snowshoes on and I was breaking trail and it was tiring. So what we've been doing today is we've been following somebody else's footprints, which has been quite good. We left it to the Sunday as well to come up.
Yeah.
I think coming up on the Sunday, the Saturday somebody's come up and done all the hard work for us.
Yeah,
so
we're grateful for the footprints. I'm not so sure about the navigation, we're wandering all over the hillside.
Yeah, we're probably doing twice the distance, but anyway, it's fine. We're not far from the Bealach now. You know what? It's getting brighter actually, isn't it?
Brighter, a wee bit of snow in the sky.
Yeah, you never know what might happen when we go up here. We might get some views, but we're not expecting views, so anything we get will be a bonus. So we're gonna.
Every day's a bonus.
The day in the hill is good. So let's follow these footprints and see if we can get up to the ridge. Oh, let's go. So we're onto the ridge now. We've made it up to the Bealach, but things are looking very promising. If I turn around here, look at this. See the ridge behind me, it's in the sunshine, which means there's a chance we may be getting an inversion here. We might get above the clouds. Can't promise anything yet, but it's looking very, very promising. Let's see how it goes. Whew. So as we gained height on the ridge, the snow started to firm up as we got above the freezing level, so we stopped to get the ice axes out. We had the old stiff boots on, so we didn't quite need the crampons yet. And you know what? As we got onto that ridge line, the cloud rolled in, and it was the last we'd see of that blue sky, unfortunately. Our hopes for an inversion were well and truly dashed. But we're still having fun wandering along the ridge, which had its ups and downs, and yeah, there was a few bits that required some concentration, kicking some steps in and using the ice axe. It would have been a bit tricky without the ice axe, to be fair, but yeah, we were having fun. So we've come along the ridge a bit, and unfortunately that inversion wasn't an inversion. In fact, it started to snow a wee bit, and we're just beneath the bad step, so we decided to come round in this clockwise direction so we could ascend up the bad step, especially as it's quite icy up here. We'd originally planned to go climbing today, but the freezing level isn't until about 1,000 metres, so most of the routes would have been out of condition. So with the weather being quite benign, there's a wee breeze here, as you can probably hear, but we thought the ridge would be nice. Keeps you quite high for a certain period of time, so the snow's not been too bad, but it's time to get the crampons on now for the steep section up behind me. Bad step. So that's just arrived at what they call the bad step, just up there. Now in summer and dry conditions it's a very easy grade 1 scramble, but you can see here it's a wee bit banked out, they're a bit icy, so we've put the crampons on, got the ice axes out again, and yeah, have a bit of fun here, head over here, and beyond here's the best part of the ridge. Let's do it. Okay. In the summer the bad step's an easy grade 1 scramble, but in these conditions it was rather more tricky, and I tell you, I was glad of that frozen turf to give me some purchase. There was just enough snow on those slabby rocks as well for us to get up, and soon I was on the top of the step looking back down on Jerry. And you know what, we could have taken the bypass path round it, which is steep, grassy or snowy slopes over to the left as we were coming up, but we decided to have a go at this and have a bit of fun, and fun it was, but we were still quite glad when we got to the top of the bad step. So that's us just come up the bad step. It was bad today, wasn't it?
It was bad and steppish.
It was steppish and bad and snowy.
Probably about grade 2 at least.
Yeah, some interesting moves. I think we remarked we probably a rope and a pitch would have sufficed if we had that with us.
But
But
put a bit of gear on before you made some of those moves.
yeah, it was a bit of a drop off below us, but we made it. It was good fun. And the next part now is a lovely, well, best part of the ridge is. As far as I'm concerned, and this is the bit I didn't get to on my last trip, so we nearly never got to there. But we did, to be fair, we did have the option. We could have taken the bypass route, but we thought we'll try it. We were wanting some climbing today, so we've got a wee tiny taster of some winter climbing there. So.
But you got a new route in.
Yeah, I got a new route, definitely. Yeah, I'll need to.
Bad steps.
I thought it was at least a 5 or a 6, I think.
I think it was the turf that attracted you.
Yeah, something to put the axe into. So, anyway, yeah, we're still waiting for this inversion as well. It's.
I think inversion is above us.
No, we're going to get there. Right, shall we go up to this part of the ridge that is so lovely? Meal Garb. Let's go. Woo. Much fun. Above the bad step is the lovely narrowing of the ridge, and this really is the best part of the whole of the Turmacan Ridge. It just narrows to this lovely shark fin of a ridge, and we enjoyed our wee donder along it towards the top, which is Meal Garb.
very well.
There's Jerry down there. And that's us just come off Wheel Garb and along that one wee bit that looks like a ridge. It's lovely. So we're going to drop down here, get something to eat, then head up to the Monroe Mealman Tarmachan. Bit white though. Still kind of glimpses of sunshine coming, well not sunshine, brightness coming through Plainless, but not too much. Yeah. A bit grey. Whoa, this is the summit. Well done, Jerry.
Well done.
Thank you very much, sir. Woo.
Well done, Murray.
So, the summit of Mealman Tarmachan again. So the last time I was here I was hunkered down where Jerry is. But the views were maybe slightly better, I don't know. It's been good fun though, isn't it?
Been good.
It's proper mountaineering going up that.
Turned round actually.
Say that again, sorry?
The lens had turned round in my camera, that's why the focus.
Oh, right. Jerry's camera wasn't working, so.
It was just a terrible, it's a catastrophe.
Catastrophe, yes. So yeah, lovely. So it's all downhill from here. And I tell you what, it's been quite nice. Once we've got up to a certain level, the snow's been, it's been good, it's been firm. And I tell you what, I wouldn't have fancied that bad step if it had been soggy, no frozen turf for sure. There's no way.
It was just enough covering the schist to get the crampons into.
Yeah,
just enough.
Just enough snow, yeah, and the turf was yeah, that was what made it possible. So, yeah, from here it's just straight back down the ridge. We're going to stop down in this little, don't know, hollow down here. There's not much of a breeze, but we're going to head down there and get some lunch. So we'll report back once we get down there.
Yeah, we'll show you our seat when we get there.
Yeah, we've got our seat.
How to make yourself comfortable on the hill.
Let's do it.
It must be one of our most frequented Monroes.
Yeah, I know. So we dropped off the summit of Mealman Tarmachan and just went a short distance to get a steepening slope where there'd been some snow build up, and we decided to cut out a wee seating platform here to sit and have our lunch in the shelter from the wind. It wasn't a bad spot. Shame about the views though. View. Just opened up, it's amazing. Yeah, you saw us digging our wee bucket seats, so here we are here, quite comfortable, eh, Jerry?
Lovely, you'll be here all night. I'd rather not.
Don't know about that, really. The view here is actually quite a nice view.
Yeah, see all the way down to our feet.
Yes, not today though.
Not beyond our feet.
Yes, indeed. So yeah, we're at Mealman Tarmachan. That was the summit up there, as I said. So it's a pretty straightforward descent from here. There's a wee bit of a steep descent. You drop down, then back up, and then it's down the ridge to the car. So I reckon we'll be down in about 45 minutes. It's quite pleasant. There's not much of wind, which is it's made all the difference today. So yeah, time to head down and back home. So before long we dropped off and down past the snow line, and it didn't take us too long till we were back at the cars. It was another fine day and a grand adventure on the hill.